What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Building Tulmac. Today we're going to be going over here and building a sawmill and maybe a little bit more. We'll probably spend a lot of time building the sawmill. As you can see, I spent a little bit of time off camera sort of putting in the rest of the main road area around the town. Added our little junctions and stuff. The road is just flat cobblestone right now, so I promise it'll look better when it's all done. I also started putting in the river and this bridge over the river, which will get to the orchard that is attached with the sawmill that Randall Barker runs. So we're going to be building the sawmill, which I called Cedar Groves. It's a cedar farm. Only problem is Minecraft doesn't have cedar, so we might just have to improvise there a little bit. I'm probably just going to make it an oak farm because oak is a pretty strong wood. Mangrove wouldn't be awful either. We'll have to see. It's probably going to end up being either oak or mangrove. Mangroves, though, need swamps, so I think it's probably going to end up being oak that he mills here. Let's grab some materials. He is very much a basic cobblestone kind of guy. I mean, we're building a sawmill. This is going to legitimately just straight up be a it's a workshop, right? There's nothing else going on. We're going to need mossy cobblestone as well. We're going to be near a river. We're absolutely going to have algae build up, which this mossy cobblestone will be able to mimic quite well. We might even grab some vines wherever they are to kind of help. Some vines. Might even grab some vines to help simulate that kind of a thing. I think that'll be... yeah, that'll work. We'll grab some vines to sort of simulate, because we're going to have... I think the hardest thing we're going to have to construct for this particular thing is a water wheel. We're going to have a water wheel sort of a feature, which means we're going to be butted right up against the river here. I did look up some designs for water wheels. I found one that I kind of liked. I'm going to copy that idea. I think it looks very nice. It's very simple as well. And so we're going to try and copy that. It's a rather large wheel, but in order to get any amount of detail on it, it kind of needs to be. So we're going to make our sawmill kind of large to match. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's as large as the water wheel is. 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Long, I think, is more than enough. 8, 9 makes 10. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's go for 12 wide. I think that'll be good. We are going to actually make the inside of... we're going to have this sitting basically on top of a box. Okay, I stand corrected. There is a fly flying around in here, but... get away from me! Basically, the sawmills sit kind of high. I'm gesturing with my real hands. I don't know why. I think you're going to be able to see it. They kind of sit, you know, kind of high up. So, we're probably going to make this 3 or 4 blocks off the ground. And this is basically just going to be solid cobblestone. Not really, of course. We're going to put stuff on the inside of this, but yeah, that might be for a later sort of thing. later episode, or I might just do stuff to make things work a little bit better. I'm thinking to myself, I'm probably going to hide maybe some redstone contraptions in here to kind of make it seem like we are actually producing wood, something like sounds and things like that. I thought that seemed a little too tall. Something like sounds or whatever, you know, clanks and whirs and whatever have you. But that'll be stuff that I do off camera. I'm not going to bore you with that unless it's something you want to see. Go ahead and why don't you comment on whether or not you want to see me attempt to make some sort of redstone contraption in here that would enhance the, shall we say, the immersion of this being a sawmill. I suppose just for simplicity's sake, I should light this up just in case. I have it set on peaceful. There shouldn't be any mobs that spawn ever, but for the sake of it, let's just light her up. Just so I can have some peace of mind. Throw down a cobblestone sort of floor, basically, for his workshop. We may or may not vary up the textures just a little bit on the stone, but I think most of our varying stone textures here are going to be from the fact that we have mossy, almost call it Kasi Mobblestone, mossy cobblestone sort of throughout the walls of this box and potentially on the floor. Although I wouldn't be opposed, of course, to adding a few other blocks for texture and flavor of the floor and things like that. You know, visual eye candy flavor type of thing. I cannot click fast enough. It's crazy. Alright. So we have our basic box that we're going to be building on top of. I think, because of how intensive it is, I'm going to go ahead and start with the water wheel first. I kind of had the idea that the water wheel is going to go probably about, it's going to go 1, 2 in, and it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait. Start 2 in, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 wide. So this is going to be kind of the center. Ooh, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4. My riverbed's not deep enough. Okay, so I'm going to have to make this one taller then. High up structure, right? In Minecraft, each of these are 1 meter. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 meters. That'd be 15 feet off the ground. A sawmill in real life would be no more than like 8 or 10 feet, right? It'd only be up to here, but because everything in Minecraft is proportioned by, you know, a meter, if you were to make it, you know, to scale correctly, it would just look chunky and just wrong. It wouldn't be correct. You wouldn't be able to get the correct detail, anything like that. It just wouldn't work if you used all the correct proportions and details. You wouldn't be able to accomplish that. You have to go big, right? Now, thankfully, because you know our character is 2 meters tall, everything's sort of. It's like normal, I guess, right? Average adult male height, fun fact, is just shy of 2 meters. In fact, I think I'm the same height as Steve. If we were to convert it to inches, maybe I'm 1 or 2 inches shorter than Steve. roughly 39 inches or something like that. Right, 39, well, actually 39 inches. 2 meters would be 78 then. Maybe a little bit more than 78 inches. I'm 75 inches. So I'm shy. Right, so 0.1, a tenth of a yard. That doesn't make any sense. A tenth of a yard is 3 inches. Wait, a yard is 36 inches. Okay, so yeah, that does make sense. Look at me doing math, yay! Anyway, I've got this cross here to sort of tell me where the water wheel is going to go. I'm going to start adding some cobblestone layer. I'm even going to dip into the riverbed for this too. It just makes sense to me. It won't be every block. It'll probably be a good majority of these blocks will be, you know, mossy stone like that, just because these are submerged, right? You'd expect them. And then we'll have, you know, mossy cobblestone sort of around these, sort of creeping up as well. Kind of doing one of these numbers, right? It's just wet. It's always wet and slimy and gross down here. It's probably just, you know, a lot of mossy cobblestone. It doesn't look like much, but it is enough to kind of give it a little bit of a texture, a little bit of a flavor kind of thing going on. It maybe doesn't quite get up to, you know, the top here. These are probably pretty mossy down here, covered in algae, but, you know, it kind of probably dies down once you get closer to this side over here. We can also put some vinerinos to kind of help simulate that and give a little bit of texture as well. Oh, that's actually a good point. If I'm doing that, I need to do one other thing. I think it's here. Yes, string. String, believe it or not, you can put it's very hard to see string, nearly impossible even, but if you use string for things like vines or like bamboo and what have you like that I don't actually think I need it above. Like their hitbox is huge, right? If you try and scan over them, like it's a huge hitbox, but that's probably, they do that so that way you can see it. Oh my gosh, I nearly threw up on my mouth. That would have been bad. But if you use string under vines or above like bamboo or sugarcane and stuff like that, you can actually limit how much it grows. And so I'm putting this string down to stop these vines from growing at all, because I don't actually want them to grow. I just want them to kind of stay the way they are. Maybe a couple, you know, down like this wouldn't be awful either. Whoop, I don't need that one. Oh, what happened? I wanted that. There we go. Oh, okay, I see. I accidentally put it. Alright, so it's just a little extra color, a little extra texture. We're probably going to add some more later down the line because it's kind of hard to see. I don't need that there. Oh gosh, what did I do? What did I do? We'll probably throw some more later on down the line. You know, beautify some things. Let's talk water wheel. I'm going to need, let's grab cobblestone stairs, mossy stone stairs, and, whoop, wrong one, oak logs. Because we're going to need, I'm going to put that like that so I can do that. Perfect. This water wheel is going to come because I have this string here, I actually need to put it out one more than I thought. So it's going to come out 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we're going to have like a post and then a little extra nub on the end. But it's going to be 4 wide. I don't need those anymore. I'm going to build a structure around here to sort of, you know, help hold it in place. We're going to put some mossy stone again, just so it has some, you know, texture, flavor. It is going to be all the way down into the water bed after all. Did I line that up? Of course I didn't. It is going to be all the way down here in the water. Right, as I didn't even line that up. I'm so good at this, let me tell you. Did that? Oh, of course that ruined it. Okay, cool. Line this up here. Okay. It has to, you know, embed itself in the waterbed so it doesn't get moved around, you know, a whole lot or anything. I think we're going to do that. This is in the water, so it's going to have a lot of that mossy cobblestone texture. I think I had that there. I think this is fine. This is like the thing that holds the shtick, as it were. Alright, now, because, again, we're in the water, we're dealing with oak, you might think, oh, well, he's going to use dark oak for this. No, no, no. Dark oak, too dark. I'm going to use spruce to help with this design. I'm going to use spruce trapdoors as well. You'll see why in a second. Oh, my gosh. Just for a little extra flair, we're going to put this little button right here. It doesn't actually do anything, but we're going to put it there anyway. Alright, and we're going to put these trapdoors around here like this. Bada bing, bada boom. It just kind of gives it a little bit of thickness, a little bit of flavor, as it were. Okay, now we're going to do this. If I can remember the design correctly, kind of do something a little like this, I'm pretty sure. And then I want to say we do like that. And then we have this like that, which means we're going to need trapdoors here as well. I think that's how the center like beam worked, I want to say. And then this, and then we have these like on this side doing this thing. And then they had, I think, just regular like that. And then it was, no, this is backwards. Somehow I've made this backwards, I feel like. Does it go again? No, 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 wait, hold on. I think my brain is saving it. Do this. Yeah, there it is. I think I remembered it. And then this goes here, and then we have this spruce planks on top, and then we basically just go in the opposite direction from here. Kind of doing one of these things. Am I really standing on that staircase? Alright. Then we do one of these things. Now, yeah, okay. And this kind of goes up like this. And then we have that, and then we have that, and then we'll need the flat spruce trapdoors, and then we'll have that. Hold up. Something not right here. Something's rotten in the state of Denmark. I think that needs to go one higher before I do that. Right? I got... Oh, no, that one's too high. Oh, that block is too high, because that block should be centered with the log. Okay, so I did something wrong. Hold up. I did something wrong. What did I do wrong? Maybe this water wheel is going to be the whole episode. Wouldn't that be funny? Okay, hold up. I did something wrong. I feel like the something I did wrong was over here. I know this is right. Is it another staircase? And then more trapdoor? No, I don't think so. I feel like I definitely... Give me a sec. I'm going to look at that image again. I will admit defeat. Okay. I had that in the wrong spot. Okay. Okay. Yep. I think I got it. I think I got it this time. I took a look at the design again. Where is this one? Took a look at the design again. Oh gosh, I am floundering with all my controls right now. This is great. Here we go. Alright. Alright, I took a look at the design again. I did screw up just a little bit. I did have this right. Actually, believe it or not, I did have this right. Including this bit. And even up to here. However, the part I screwed up is that this is the bit that needs these trapdoors like this. Trapdoor like that. Trapdoor like that. With these stairs here. And then I knew the spruce logs went there. And then these go here. Alright, it's this staircase that basically has... Oop, wrong way. This staircase that basically has this going on. And then copy this pattern around. The other side is an underwater gameplay, so riveting. And then... Oh, nope, that would be correct there. And then that goes like that. This is like this, and this is like this. We're just going to pull this rubber bed out. Okay, now we're actually get that more out. They absolutely would do this in real life too, where they would cut part of the riverbed out just to make room for the water wheel. I'm going to replace that with cobblestone while I'm here and thinking about it. Mossy, of course, because we are underwater for this. Perfect. Don't need you. And then this goes like that and like that. And then this should be, yeah, lined up with that. Alright, okay. I had the right idea. Very horrible, awful, wrong execution on said idea. Alright. Hello? Alright, and there we have that. By the way, I have this here because I want to copy kind of what I did with this with the stairs, but we're gonna get to that later. I think I might even copy the thing there like that. I think that'll work. Okay. Excuse me. Alright, so now, if I'm not mistaken, this is going to go like that. And we're going to have another thing here like this, which is going to connect to, I think, the spoke that comes off in this direction. I have to think about what that means. I think that means it's like this. Yeah? Yes, it's like that, which means we'll need these like this. Oh gosh, I didn't think about how cramped this was going to end up getting. Which means we then have these. Yes. And then we have, no, wait. No, yes, and then it's, yeah. Brain is braining. Those go there, and then we have the, yes, okay, and then these go like that. Boom! I'm a genius. Yes. Yes, I think I'm a genius. No, wait, yes, no, I am not a genius. Wait, hold on. Why did it mess up? Okay. Okay, I'm looking at the log. Okay, that one's right with that and that and that. Because that's the same as that. But then from there, that's right. Oh, it needs to go the other way. These stairs need to go the other way. These stairs need to go like this. No, wait, no, that's not right either. They should, no, they should look the same as that one. Oh my gosh. Okay, I think I figured it out finally. They should be that direction. Yeah. That's it. That's it. I figured it out. Golly hot dog. That was, for whatever reason, hard to wrap my head around. Okay, now we can just do it like normal on all the other ones. That goes there like that, and then we have bada bing, a bada boom, then that, and then that, and that. That one was easier to put together. And watch, that one's going to be correct. Let's see here. We have to put this on and this on. And then we have to put that up and that. Sorry, nope, this one up, put that back. And then this goes like this. We have our log, or our planks rather. We have this. And then we have these like this. These like this. These like this. These like this. And lo and behold, I did do it correctly. Hallelujah. 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 I don't know why I'm still singing this song, but now I will stop. I really hope Hallelujah Chorus isn't like copyrighted or anything like that. That would be embarrassing. In here, I'm gonna put this up and then do, oh my gosh, one of these things. I think that's correct. Yeah, that looks correct. Okie doke. Now it's just a matter of finishing the wheel proper. Alright, turns out this entire episode won't just be the... Oh my gosh, I'm standing on that. It turns out this entire episode won't be just the... whatchamacallit. hold up. No, that's right. Turns out this entire episode won't just be this water wheel. Sorry for those out there who were like, man, I really wanted a water wheel. You're not getting it. I apologize. You're not getting just water wheel today, boy. You are going to get an actual sawmill. Now, all things considered, I did not look up a design for a sawmill. I only wanted to look up a design for a water wheel because I am not the brightest boy in the world. I like it. I might lower it just a smidge. I gave myself too much room here and not enough in the water, I feel. I'll have to take a look at that. Maybe off camera again, right? I'll look at it off camera. I think it is going to go down by... It just needs to go down maybe one block. So, remember that block that I raised this by? I might not need it that high anymore. Because I lowered the water bed. Oh, I raised it because I didn't want to lower the water bed, and then I later lowered the water bed anyway. Why am I like this? Why? Okay, so let's talk sawmill. What sort of features does the sawmill need? We're gonna need some sort of, well, saw blade, and I mean, we could just... It would be extremely funny to just go, yep, oh, does this have a direction? Okay, it has a direction. It would be extremely funny to just, like, that massive water wheel. It's like, yep, here's your 2 saw blades. That's all he uses. That's it. There's your grandiose... I forgot that was like an inventory block. Right? There's your grandiose saw. It's like 6 saw blades going. I honestly, thinking about it, I might do something like this. It would be probably raised up though. Let's be perfectly honest here. It'd be raised up. And by raised up, I mean like on the floor, not in the floor. So I think we're gonna go boom, 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 boom. Might even do it 3 wide. Boom, 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 boom. Nah, that's too wide. We're gonna do 2 wide. We're gonna have a sort of trough chute for it to go down. Let's do oak slabs. It is a little lower, so it kind of gives a nice little sort of feel to it. We're going to put oak signs on the side to sort of mimic ooh, I think that like that. Oh. Well, that's not what I want. Can I cheat the system? No. How do you get... Oh! No! There is a way to cheat the system. Hold up, hold up, hold up. Forgot you could do that. Okay, hold up. I forgot you could do that. So I can support... Oh, but I have to support one of these signs with a real block. Ah! Yeah, this is not going the way I thought it would, especially since I can't put a block here. can't put this where I want, which is there, without putting. I don't know why I'm doing that. I need to do it. I want like that, but I don't want this in the way. It looks silly. Oh, okay. Can you write on the back of this? Oh, wait, what? Really? You can write on both sides? Okay. I don't know why I didn't know that. I really don't know why I didn't know that. I'm gonna do, I don't know, guardrail type thing. I don't know how to make it work without making it too bulky, so it's gonna be kind of lame. We're gonna have a drop-off pile down here, which is gonna have a bunch of logs. Sort of a collection area with just a bunch of logs. Get rid of some of the tall grass. I hate tall grass so much. Like if it wasn't as much of an eyesore as it is, I think it's a little bit of an eyesore. Like, yeah, in a distance, it makes it look very nice, but when I'm building something, it just gets in the way. Logs, so many logs, various lengths, things like that. Sort of just kind of chilling. I guess I should make them all the same length, so to speak, so there's some consistency. And then, yeah, just yep. Something like this. Something simple like this is perfect for a something like this is perfect. Excuse me. Something like this is absolutely stunningly perfect. Beware the final destination log on the end there, I suppose. And then another design trick that I love quite a lot is using rails as like a I'm chaining it down type thing. It works very well. Boom, 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 boom. Oh gosh, this doesn't have that other, so we're gonna go over this way instead. Alright, chain it all down, right? Sort of strap it all down type of dealio. Anyway, we have our saws. This, now that I think about it, this is a huge platform, so I might actually condense this platform and make it half as wide. I thought I would need a lot more, to be honest, but then I'm sort of cheaping out by using the saw blades. So I think I might just cut it down to like here. Okay, fine, I'll keep this block. I'll cut it down to here. Is it there? I said? Yeah, to there. Cut it down to there. I almost got all of those. Look at me go. Alright. In terms of the actual, like, upper deck structure, I'm gonna leave this just kind of as an eyesore. This particular episode, I'll do some, you know, behind the scenes and out of camera work. Out of camera? Off camera work to, pretty it up, basically. Let's think about that. Maybe I do embed... You know what? I thought about it more. I think maybe I do embed the... I think I do embed the saw blades now. Right? Because I wanted the guardrails. The literal floor itself is now the guardrail. You know? How did I manage to screw that up? The actual floor itself is now the guardrail for that to go across. I think that's way better. Oh my gosh. Yep, that'll work. That'll work. The logs go on here. They get dragged across here. They get cut up. They get spit out. We get logs down that way. There'll probably be some sort of chopping block there to turn it all into like planks and things. So that's going to be how that works. We have our water wheel. All of our redstone circuitry stuff is going to be down here to deal with. I'm trying to think of what else would be up here if not for just some sort of a roof, but like an extremely open concept, because it's not necessarily a building like that. It's going to be an open sort of thing. So let's... I just saw the fly. Where'd it go? Come here, little fly. Where are you? Okay, I lost it again. I think... Oh, that was the wrong... I didn't want to go there. Building blocks. Let's use... You know what? We haven't used cobblestone walls yet. Let's use cobblestone walls as our sort of foundation pieces. We can even mix in the mossy cobblestone wall where needed to on like the far side over there. But then I want to make like a thatched roof. And I think the best way to get that thatched roof look is gonna be bamboo of all things. I don't like it because it's bright heckin' yellow. I can't use, there's not like a hay block where are hay blocks? There's a hay block. There's no hay bale that's stairs. There's no hay stairs. You can't make stairs out of anything. You only make stairs out of some things. And there's no like straw block or anything like that, so I'll do it. I'm not gonna like it, but I'm gonna do it. I'm very much not gonna like it, but I am gonna do it. Oh, wait, what? Oh, what? What? Okay. Sure. Okay. So we have our, I think, basic things going for us here. 3. It's fine. We'll make this side taller by a couple of blocks. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3 will come off just a little bit, okay, because I don't have a million. I don't want it to like, yeah, go into the, come on, there we go, go into the water wheel too much. The water wheel is kind of cramped enough as it is between that structure and this now. Although I guess I could, for simplicity's sake as well, just cut those out. And then we'll do the flat half. Don't change direction, thank you. Put these in. Like that. I think we'll do 2 flat layers there. Then we'll do another stairs. Excuse me, which I'm gonna have to put in backwards like that first so I can get the right angle. Put that in. Kind of do this survival mode. Oh my gosh. I wouldn't make this many mistakes in survival mode, to be honest. You know what? Comment down below if you want to see me just go into a new survival world too, and kind of just you know, do like a let's play style. Not like let's play necessarily, but if you want to see me go into a survival world, go ahead, comment down below. I forget what I asked you to comment about down at the bottom of the episode, but or at the top of the episode, I should say. But definitely comment whatever that was, and then make the comment about what you would like to see, or if you would like to see me do a survival world, too. Go ahead, make that comment. Aaron, looking at you, because I know you're going to want to make that comment, for sure, for sure. Ooh, is that going to, yeah, ooh, actually, hold up, hold the phone. Oh, yeah, no, that makes sense. So, Aaron, go ahead, leave that comment. If you want to, I mean, obviously I'm going to continue to make this, but leave a comment on whether or not you want to see me jump into a survival world and see what would happen there as well. See just how well I can potentially keep my wits about me in survival. Or not, because, you know, that's possible too. You know, the more I'm putting this in, the more I actually kind of like it. Like, I thought I would hate it, but I think I kind of like it, actually. It's yellow, yeah, don't get me wrong, but it's not like... It's not as bad as I thought it was going to be, all things considered. So, I'm kind of happy with how the thatched roof is. Here's the thing, though. I'm looking at this like, could I have... If I did 1, 2, and then just went up the 1, and then 1, 2, and then went up 1. Oh, wait a minute. Wait, 1, 2, went up half, 1, 2, went up a half. It'd be there. Yeah, it would cut off. Trying to think of how I can make it look a bit less... It looks really funky for whatever reason. Maybe I gotta push these stairs back? Hold up. Let's push these stairs back by 1. Found the fly again! It's still bothering me though. Break all of these up. Put these in like this. Okay. And then, right, the thing is, I'm not going to have this again until later, but let's hear 1.5, 1.5, so now it just needs to go up. by a layer. Up by a layer, haha. And then it's stairs. Like so. And then we break these. And then it goes up, and then it's flat. Did I solve my issue? I don't know why I didn't do this the other way. Did I solve my issue? Did I figure it out? I did! Hallelujah! No, yeah, I did, except these technically would be stairs. If you want the same proportions, which I do. I do want the same proportions on all of these. Hello? Little tiers of the house. Hello? House? Sawmill. Sawmill completed. And oh. No, this would be a half slab here now instead of stairs, which is fine by me. I'm gonna put it to there. Alright, that should solve the whole... Yes, that looks so much better. Just that little bit of a change. Okay. Alright, so now we have a roof over our heads. I think, honestly, I'm just gonna put some... Oh, I need those. No, let's put fence now around some places. We're gonna have our entrance be here. I'm 70... I am 2% certain that these connect. Of course. No. It's... Walls will connect with gates, not fences. So this just looks... You can walk through that too. Okay, well... I can do that. It just looks silly. I'm not going to do that. We are going to do the regular cobblestone wall. As much as I hate it, I think we're just going to do the cobblestone wall. Didn't think I would need to grab cobblestone again. Cobblestone around. So we're definitely going to need to do something to break up this cobblestone texture around the sawmill here. We'll put these here like that, put these here like that, put something here like this. I think I am going to end up lowering that water wheel just by 1, which is a real shame, but it's going to have to happen. I think this works. We have a little bit of a path going that way. Let's hang some decorations, make some work tables, not countertops, work tables, things like that. This man uses oak tables for sure. We're gonna do some lanterns on chains, as that is one of my favorite, if not my actual favorite way to hang or to do lighting in Minecraft. Don't at me, I think it's awesome. It's just highly impractical, realistically, to do this in survival mode. Because it just requires so much iron. How many did I get 3 in from... It requires so much iron to be able to do this. Realistically, right? Because you need iron for the chain. You need iron for the lantern. It's so heckin' expensive. It's silly how heckin' expensive it is to do this. It's so silly. It's like ridiculous how silly it is. Like, honestly, it's just silly. Why on earth would you waste your resources on it? Because you got too many, that's why. Excuse me. Oh, you know what? I just had a brilliant idea. Where are... Yes. Leaf litter. If we play our cards right, it can look like... Yes. Making it look like sawdust. Oh, that's perfect. Oh my gosh. Brain was working on 1,000% capacity there. Sawdust. Oh, baby, a triple. Let's go. Sawdust. Okay, now we can put a work table like down here in the corner somewhere. I don't know why I did it like that. We went there and there for a work table. I wish there were like weapon stands so you could put like an axe or something on here instead of like item frame axe, because it just looks silly to do that. Work table there. I want various clutterings of wood slabs and planks and things like that. Like a random, you know, a block here, thing there. I can't have a block there. Random that. Oh my gosh. You know, just a random. Oh, I could do that for the illusion of a block. Oh, again, brain working on 1,000% efficiency. Let's go. Just, oh, it wouldn't work like that. I'd have to have all three. But, you know, just random pieces of wood here and there, I think is fine. He would absolutely have just random pieces of wood. These cobbles, you know, that I don't want that there. Ugh. I hate myself sometimes. Just random bits of wood just lying around. There's sawdust, things like that. There's not really much you can do with a sawmill, I guess, to be perfectly fair. So I think, for now, that is going to be it for the sawmill. I'm probably going to end up lowering this. If I do lower it, I'll tell you guys outside of a stream. There is this area out here that I kind of work on too, but I kind of want to do that at the same time I work on the innards of this, which again will be, I said off stream again, off camera, which again will be off camera. So, I think next episode, I'll have all of that stuff done. I might do some more work on the roads and things in general. But I think next episode we're going to tackle this guy's house, which is probably going to be around here somewhere, let's be perfectly honest with ourselves. And potentially put in the orchard where this guy's trees are. So, without any further ado, thank you for watching this episode of Building Tulmac. This has been episode 7, Cedar Groves. I hope you enjoy the process. Not much to look at this episode, but, you know, whatever. It took an hour to build that. It took an hour to build that? Oh my gosh. Don't look at the timestamp. Alright, peace!